Good evening and good day, and welcome back to Guys Being Dudes AK219, your weekly dose of chaos. My name's Aiden Maloney. I'm sat next to the boy himself, the young prodigy, Kevin Boland. What is good, my man?
Honestly, a lot. A lot has been good.
That's excellent news. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. We will see you next week.
The only bad news I guess we could point out of all this is the fact, once again, we had to take a week off due to scheduling mishaps.
That's true.
It happens.
But we did promise last week we would do longer quizzes. So we've got jam-packed entertainment for you this week.
We got you covered this
As promised, yes. We've got you covered. If you're tuned in on the radio and you want to catch a longer version of the shows without any segments cut, listen in on the podcast. Look up AK219 on your favorite podcast app. You will find us. If you're listening in on the podcast,
First off, thank you.
thank you.
And I just wanted to say to those radio listeners out there, because this is our first show in a week since we missed one, and like we said, it's going to be jam-packed, you're probably going to miss a lot if you're tuned in on radio. So if you want to hear the whole thing, please find us on podcast apps, wherever you get them. There's going to be a lot of guys out there imposing as Guys Being Dudes.
Encroaching on our territory,
they're not
quite
us.
frankly. They're
That's
not
why
us.
you need to type in AK219, Guys Being Dudes, and we're right there. It's a very easy to spot emblem, if you will,
True.
profile
Just
picture of
5
us.
characters.
So
AK219.
that's it.
Look it up. We're right there. You're going to see Kevin with his Penguins hat. You're going to see me with the crazy floppy hair.
Mustache, I believe. Do you have a mustache?
I think I got the mustache.
Or do you have the bow tie?
No,
Someone
I've
has
got
a
the
bow
bow tie. I got the bow tie and the hair.
Any stat?
You've
You
got
have a hat.
I think you've got the shades.
Oh, the pixel
and
shades?
And the pixel shades and the cap, yeah.
Very fitting.
We had I should mention, I believe I've mentioned this before, I'm not sure. There's a fantastic art student from our local Valparaiso University who was in a program with WVLP, like in coordination with WVLP, which is our radio station, and they made the logo completely for free, which is incredibly generous. I mean, I think they got course credit for it.
Oh, probably.
It was very kind, and I could tell they put a lot into making it, and is well appreciated.
And I don't want to take all the credit here, but like we do so much for everybody, and for the great low price of free. You know, we didn't have to pick you. Quite frankly, no, I'm kidding.
We did.
I'm not
First of all,
no.
I think they picked us. Quite frankly,
Why would you do that?
How quickly you flip from being a boastful son of a bitch to being like, oh, why would you ever pick us?
No,
Which I think you're right.
I digress.
I think you're right. Like, it is very kind you picked us because, like Kevin said, who would?
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, like, who
much
would
appreciated.
sponsor us? Aldi's?
Dude,
Burger King?
You had to bring that up. Fuck Burger King. Burger King never sponsor us. I will not shell your shit ass fucking product. Your flame grilled dog
Whopper,
shit.
Whopper, Junior, Double,
Aldi.
Triple, Whopper.
Aldi is the sponsor I want. If you're out there, Aldi, and you're listening in, which I know you always do, but you never reach out, you're such a tease, just sponsor me. I'll shell your product. I love to consume it.
Quit teasing. We both love your product. We will both consume it and share it. And, I mean, you know what you're signing up for if you want to sponsor us. We will make jokes, good jokes about your store with your name being Aldi.
Exactly.
And what would that be?
What is Aldi?
Aldi's Nuts.
Oh, sheesh.
Coming at you with big savings.
Exactly.
For your best food out there.
You're welcome.
I think
we did that unpaid. Imagine what we'll do paid.
I say if
That's
they
all I'm
don't
saying.
approach us, I think you and I might have to actually go internal and
I'm
drive to an Aldi and tell them who we are.
If you're the CEO of Aldi, if you're the family that owns Aldi, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to find your wife, and I'm gonna show her what the good life looks like, and then maybe we'll get you on board. But you could always reach out first. That's all I'm saying.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. Speaking of hoping, you had quite a hopeful and optimistic intro to this show, so I want you to tell me your vibe of the week.
I did.
Man.
Well, maybe vibe of the week. It's going to be a jam-packed show, folks.
Jam-packed.
Well, let's see. By the time this
bring the peanut
airs,
butter, I'll bring the jam-packed.
by the time this airs,
Thanks for leaving me hanging. That's a good co-host.
Wait.
Yes.
I just now got the joke.
Okay. Wait.
So my vibe. It's been an eventful week and a half, 2 weeks since we didn't do a show last week. It was, to go off on, words are hard sometimes.
Yeah.
To talk about why we didn't do last week. There was some confusion with days and when we were going to record.
Yes.
I was under the impression it was Tuesday, but last Tuesday was Valentine's Day.
Right.
Sorry, I'm going to say it, but by the time this airs, Valentine's Day was...
Yes, it was an amount of time ago.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah.
But by the time this airs...
It was an amount of time.
It was an amount of time. So we thought we were going to do it on Valentine's Day, but this guy's like, oh, I'm going to be romantic for my girlfriend. So I can respect that.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a simp, but I respect it.
There was a bit of confusion because we had agreed on Tuesday. And in my mind, I believe I said the day after Valentine's Day. And then we said Tuesday. And I was like, yeah, that sounds right. And then Tuesday was Valentine's Day. And I was like, wait, no, this isn't right.
I show up here and Aiden's just like, yeah, I'm going to make Jordan a steak dinner. And, we had some wine and stuff like that. So that sounded amazing.
We did share some brewskis and some words before you left, though.
Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't leaving here without having a beer. So that happened. And then we were going to do it the next day, Wednesday. And then he texted me later that day. He's like, actually, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm like, It
was a cacophony of bad timing, I'll say.
But
so, yeah. It was unfortunate, but nevertheless, we are back, and I don't care if we do a 2-hour episode as long as the file size is not too much for our RSS feed supplier, we should be fine.
I mean, usually 3 to 5 inches
days
is about
average
what you're looking at.
Oh, from you?
What that boy, what that man's working with.
Sometimes I wonder what the mailman's working with.
Anywho, so yeah, that's why we didn't have a show last week. But in that time, my girlfriend and I, Pam, we decided to go on a little mini vacation, if you will, to good old Lafayette.
Sup.
The Tip of Canoe Mall was pretty swank because we went to that Malibu Jack's. Yes, Tip of Canoe Mall.
So you were on the tip of a canoe.
Yes.
Let me get this straight. You're on the tip of a canoe.
Mm-hmm.
Just the front of it.
Yes.
And they have a mall?
Yeah.
On the front of a canoe?
Yeah, it's actually very big, much bigger than what you're accustomed to.
So that's something you've never heard before. Tell me about it.
I will tell you about it. We had a great time. We had a hotel Thursday night, so we stayed overnight in Lafayette. Thursday we did some sightseeing, but mostly we... I'm not going to explain it bit by bit, but I did find it funny that check-in at the hotel was 3 o'clock, and Lafayette's an hour ahead, which
right.
I did not know until we were driving there. But we got to the hotel and checked in at 3 o'clock on the dot. I thought that was kind of neat.
Beautiful.
We got in there, brought up all our stuff, relaxed for a little bit, checked out the pool. We brought our bathing suits, so we went to the pool for a little while.
Good move.
After that, went back up to the room, chillaxed again, then got ready to go out for dinner at good old Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood, boys. All that stuff.
Neighborhood bibbing.
It was okay, but usually restaurants and malls are not that great.
That's true, and let me ask you this. There are several, nice local places in Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
You went to a chain restaurant that you can get anywhere?
That is true. I just told Pam I had a gift card for Applebee's.
Oh, here we go.
But when I told her that, I said we don't have to, but she's just like, no, I wouldn't mind Applebee's. So,
all right.
Just so you know, for future, whenever your girl says she actually wants to eat at a place, you don't second guess it, because usually they're just like, I don't know, what do you want? Oh, well, I don't really want that. I don't know, what do you want? I don't know, I'm not hungry anymore. So whenever they agree or say something, just go with it.
Here's the thing, though. Personally, I don't have that problem. I really don't, because either A, I just order the food. I just pick it up. And if Jordan doesn't eat it, it's mine. That's an extra bonus.
So what you're saying is you starve your girlfriend.
If she doesn't want it, sure.
That's some Sigma shit.
That's some shit. Let's fucking dap me up.
Let's go. I wish I aspire to be the man you are.
I aspire to be the woman you are. Yeah.
So yeah, we had apple sneeze, and then we got back home, made a liquor stop, and then we had a very exciting and fun adventure to Walmart that night because we needed to try to find some mixers for the alcohol
Oh,
we
that's
bought.
right. You told me about this. This is
And
great.
Walmart closes at 11 o'clock, and I looked at my phone. I'm like, babe, it's like 10:20. She's like, we got to move fast. So we drove to Walmart. As soon as we got in there, though, they're just like, guys, we're like closing up in like 10 minutes. You gotta get out of here.
God.
So we were literally running around Walmart finding what would mix well with our alcohol.
I can just imagine you and Pam running around, like the banjo and kazooie theme song playing.
We were sweating by the end of it, man. We were going
awesome.
hard. And then
Hard in the paint, dog.
come to find out later when we got back to the hotel after we already started drinking, Pam realized, she's like, we went there and I didn't have a bra on.
It doesn't matter. No one cares.
But that's what I told her. She said, you should have told me and I would have put one on. I'm like, we didn't have the time.
Yeah, you were strapped for time.
She's like, well, still, like, I could have put one on. I'm like, trust me, it's fine. You don't need to have one on.
That's what I'm saying. Free the nipple is all I'm saying.
I could not agree more. It was freed later that night.
I don't know what you're referencing.
I don't either.
Oh, okay.
And we missed the hotel breakfast, which is what I was looking forward to. But, you know, it happens.
Oh.
We overslept, and then other instances ensued.
I don't know what you're referencing.
I do this time.
Oh, really?
Yes. Sweet love was made. Very caring, nothing disrespectful at all. Very, like,
So what, you guys like,
the most vanilla. We held hands in bed for 2 hours.
you guys, did you kiss?
I gave her a peck on the cheek.
No.
I did.
Dab
I did.
me up, bro. You kissed
I
her on the
did.
cheek.
I
Let's
did. I
go.
kissed her on the- like, it wasn't-
Pam, I know your dirty secrets. You've had your cheek kiss before, you sly dog. She doesn't listen. She won't hear this.
No, she won't. Which is why I could go into detail about it, because she won't listen, but I won't.
Haha. Anyway.
You better start listening, or we're going to have some issues.
The problem is, Kevin, she's not going to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then most of Friday we checked out of the hotel. That's when we went to the Tip of a Canoe Mall. Did a lot of sightseeing in there. I spent too much money.
way much.
Shut your dumb ass up. I spent a lot more money than I thought I was going to, but it was a lot of fun. We took pictures in a photo booth, so we got more pictures that are up in my car. And she, unfortunately, forgot hers in my car, so I need to return those at some point. You see, whenever we go on a mini vacation or we just see one another, something is always left behind.
It happens, man. It
happens.
really does. The amount of times when Jordan and I lived in separate places that consistently happened. It was a bonus, though. We usually worked at the same establishment until a couple years ago. So, like, oh, I left this at your place, and it would just be like, okay, when do you get to work tomorrow? And it'll be fine.
Like,
So there's the
babe,
pros
I left
and
my
cons.
flashlight at your place. Can I have it back?
It's like, oh, I'll be to work. You don't need it. Hey. No, I wish that happened. It didn't.
So I need to return those to her at some point. But I got her this cardigan that she really wanted. It was like, and now I think she's in like a daisy
Like a gift card?
kick. No, a cardigan. It's like a
card
sweater.
to wear.
No, it's like a sweater. It's something that it's a British name for something. They're stupid.
Like a sweater?
Yeah, like a sweater. I bought her a sweater that
So
she
it was
really.
it was a card. Let me get this straight. It was a card.
Yeah.
It wasn't a gift card.
No.
It was not like a thank you card
No.
or a Valentine's
No.
Day card. But it's a card to wear? Like
Yes.
mulligans?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
So yeah. I don't know if she's in like a daisy kick now, but like she's all into flowers. So it was a bright green sweater with daisies on it, and she's like, "Do they have one in my size?" I'm like, "Let's look," and they did, and it was about $45. And she looked at me. She's like, "I'm like, fine, just because I love you so much."
Tell you
So-
what though, I've done a little research, and you know those like classic like cream colored Irish wool sweaters that look super nice. There's a store in Michigan City nearby that sells them like handmade from Ireland, shipped overseas,
Really?
$140.
Whew.
So when you
Wow.
say like the cardigan was about $50, I understand that's pricey, but the sweater I've been wanting to get for years, $140.
Good lord.
Yeah.
That's,
one day I'll splurge on myself.
That's as much as my car insurance bill.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a really wonderful weekend.
It was, and on the tail end of it, when we were driving back to for me to take her home all the way out in DeMont, we stopped by a couple Goodwills, found some heat,
Found
picked
the
up
heat,
some heat.
man.
Oh,
The thrift shop's got the heat, bro.
I can't believe I forgot to mention that we bought matching White Castle bucket hats at
I've seen
Spencer's.
them. They're fucking incredible.
Oh, they're so awesome. And we also thought maybe a different time I'll just go to a Spencer's by myself. But you know what Spencer's sell.
They sell the good shit.
They do. And it's also a very kinky store.
That's the implied good shit I was referencing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, this is a podcast, man. We could,
They sell the SEX toys?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. So I got to go back and look and see what that, because I made a motion towards a plug.
No, like the one that goes in the bee hole?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, man.
I looked
That's
at it.
That's a little far.
That's
I'm
okay.
going to tell you right now. That's a little too much.
I looked at it and I looked at Pam and she gave me a look back. So
Hey.
maybe for future. But
I have personally bought that like low temperature melting wax. Like those, those candles?
Pam pointed those out too.
Yeah, okay. I would recommend them. So you have my green light on that for sure.
Plenty of experimentation to do, I'm sure of it. But all in all, it was a great little getaway mini vacation. I already want to do it again because, like, I know it was just a hotel. It wasn't our own place that we were waking up in,
Right.
the next morning. But just to be away from, like,
The hustle and
I would say,
bustle.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love my grandparents. I love my dad. I love living with the both of them. But,
There's a
just
certain freedom that comes with being an individual in your own space.
yeah.
And
that's
I
what
completely
I'm
get that.
striving for is to
You and me
eventually
both.
get
You
someplace
and me
of my
both.
own. Hopefully, with Pam being the
Partner?
what do you call him? Well, partner, of course, but like in the lease, it's just co-signer,
Yeah. Well, you don't
paying
really
half
need
of
it.
my stuff.
Well, that's just something you
and
do.
half
You
of
just
this.
need a signature.
Okay,
on the
so-
whoever's got the better credit score just signs.
Pam, I need your DNA, and I need
your social security number and your physical ID. We'll send you back a photocopy of it. But yeah, just trust me with it, really. I don't know about Kevin, but I know I'm pretty good with confidential information. So just send it to me. Mail it to me. I'll give you my address.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
agrees.
I've had.
She won't hear.
I have plenty of Pam's DNA anyway, so that's of no issue.
I don't know what you're referencing.
I don't either.
Hell
Where was
yeah.
I going with? Oh yeah. The mini vacation was great, awesome. I loved every minute of it. So much fun. Hockey's been going well.
Yeah,
Work
tell
has
me
been
about
going
that
well.
recent game that you were just telling me about before we started recording.
It was Monday night. I only had the one game. For whatever reason, it was the latest game, 9:30.
9:30.
When it's
so what's
usually
that
like
go,
9 o'clock.
9:30 to 10:30.
Just under it. It's 2 20-minute periods.
What's the halftime break? Like 10 minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh, that's not enough time to regain your breath. Come on.
I don't need it. I'm an animal. I was an animal Monday night, dude. I mean,
Tell
granted,
me all about it.
Granted, it was a 10-8 final score. We still won. That might sound like
Big
a football
dub.
score, but
If 10-8 is the final score of a football game, you better get your fucking money refunded, because that's bullshit.
yeah. But when it came time for me to make a clutch save and to keep the boys in it, I was dialed in last
Let's
night.
go. That's
Monday
big.
night, I should say, rather.
That's big.
So that was a lot of fun. Got 2 upcoming games tonight as of recording. Hopefully I can go 2 for 2. Go 3 for 3 on the week.
Get the big dubs, man.
But yeah, hockey's been going good. I'm getting
Good.
much better. Work's been going all right. Had a little bit of a scare Sunday night.
A pregnancy scare?
Unfortunately, no.
Whoa.
I mean,
whoa.
what I meant to say was, fortunately, no. My coworker Rich decided to text me. He's been on vacation this past week. So
What about your coworker, Poor?
we don't speak of him.
Oh, he's
obsolete, given his name.
as are most poor people in America treated as obsolete. Go ahead.
I can't not agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So he texted me, he's like, hey
Capitalism,
man,
yay."
listen, the truck is going to be around 600 Monday.
And for context's sake, for the listeners, 400 pieces on a truck is a big truck. So 600 is stupid.
Especially when we're, within in between 160 to the biggest I've ever done was like 325.
Jeez.
So I was
Man.
freaking out. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then he's like, yeah, good luck. I quit. I'm like, what? So I get to work the next day.
Did he?
He's there.
Oh. Okay.
He's there. And I'm like, where's the truck? He's like, oh, they canceled. I'm like, what?
What?
So
was he bamboozling you?
He was bamboozling me.
Dog, that's awesome.
But because they're just like, oh, the driver was sick and we couldn't find another one, so we just canceled it. I'm like, I'm sure you couldn't find anybody.
You realize that next truck is going to be like 700, right?
it wasn't actually going to be 600.
Oh, okay.
Now, that was also a joke. But
good.
In light of that...
My main man, Rich, he's a prankster.
Yeah, he messed with me, that rat bastard.
I've seen his wife sometimes.
I actually have seen his wife.
Good for him.
They don't let... She's 4'11". She is a couple inches away from legally being a...
She's 4?
4'11".
For 11 what?
4'11".
I'm sorry,
my brain can't handle that
one of the dumbest things I've ever...
You know when a clock is...
A clock is twice a day, right?
Anyway, I've been talking about my vibe for way too long, so let me just wrap it up by saying, in light of the Monday's truck being canceled, I got a call from the assistant manager earlier today, and she's like, are you busy Thursday? I'm like, no, why? She's like, well, the truck that got canceled Monday is being rescheduled to Thursday. Can you work that? I'm like, yeah, I can. So now I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as well as yesterday.
Right.
All 8 to 2. Yeah, they're only 6-hour shifts, but at least that's 4 days
Getting
this week.
hours, though. That's good.
But I told her, I said, so that means a truck Wednesday, a truck Thursday, and a truck Friday? She's like, yep, I'm like, all right. She's like, well, I'll see you Thursday. I won't be in tomorrow, but I'll see you Thursday. I'm like, all right. I'm like,
whoa, hey.
She's like, she's in her 30s, I think, or just about to turn 30. Her name is Lisa. I've told you, she's the one who's always like, you know what I'm saying?
We've made that bit before, yeah.
Just a complete
okay.
110%, just...
With your luck, this is going to be the episode Pam tunes into, and she's going to be like, Kevin, we need to talk.
Well, then maybe that can be deleted.
Oh, you want to put this on me? The editor, mixer, producer, social media expert.
I will stay after the recording and help you.
By doing what? You don't know how.
By looking through and seeing where it started, where it ended, and what we cut.
You don't know what the pause button is.
Yes, I do. It's one of those buttons right there.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at it.
It's one of them, you're right.
It's the square.
Nope, that's the stop button. It's the square, he says confidently.
Yeah, Nashville, Kentucky. But anyway, that's been my vibe.
Good.
A lot of good stuff, a lot of wholesome stuff. Excited for hockey again and work.
So before I get to my vibe of the week, I have one question for you. Mm-hmm. You have, around your neck,
yes,
a little chain with the letter P on it. Does it,
that I do.
A, stand for pee-pee poo-poo, or B, stand for penguin?
It actually stands for Pam.
That wasn't one of the options.
That's okay.
I gave you 2 options.
But I gave option C.
For CD's nuts?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
No, actually, these were just a couple itty-bitty necklaces Pam and I bought. They're real cheap, like $5-6.
It's not bad.
But I'm so reluctant to find something with a P on it, because usually I try to look for a necklace that says Pam or Pamela, right. But no one ever carries those because I guess it's just not a common name.
Yeah, try finding Aiden, A-I-D-A-N.
Yeah, one that's spelled right.
Anywhere.
The same with my name.
You too, right.
That will never, ever exist. But she got one with just a K, and I got one with a P. But my coworkers were joking around with me yesterday. They're like, what's that P around your neck for? I'm like, oh, it's for Pam. They're just like, oh, that's so cute. And then they're like, ugh. But Rex was just like, oh, what's going on, Lil P?
That's good, Lil P.
That's my rap name.
Maybe
now.
We found the name, the title for this podcast, Lil P.
And then I said, yeah, I'm Lil P and she's Big K. Or Special K.
Special. That's good. I like that. Lil P and Special K. That's great. Well, my vibe of the week. Last week, my shoulder. I remember mentioning my shoulder injury. It is healed now. My left shoulder is back in business. But we'll put that on hold because I'm not yet injury free.
Oh, great. What do you do now?
Well, you'll have to wait to hear, just like the listeners. So, shoulder's good, but I'm not injury free right now. So, that's at least a plus. That was a plus. And then over last weekend, as Kevin mentioned, our Valentine's Day, well, my Valentine's Day and then his. Mine was pretty great. I made a nice fancy steak dinner. Home cooked some perfectly medium ribeyes with oh yeah, dude. It was either ribeyes or filet mignon. And I was tempted to go the filet, but the ribeyes were on sale. So I'm like, gotta be a little money conscious.
But either or, it would have been a great pick either or.
So I cooked up some medium ribeyes, made a when you get the pan real hot, right? Mm-hmm. As you should when cooking a steak. You get the pan real hot, you throw them in, you get the nice sear on the one side. Mm-hmm. You flip them over, add the butter, then you season the cooked side. Mm-hmm. The seasoning sometimes falls into the butter, then you rub the butter right all over it. Dude, it was good.
I love rubbing butter all over my body.
You love rubbing butter on your meat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I made a nice steak dinner with some mashed potatoes and some good old-fashioned mac and cheese.
Classic.
It was classic. It was wonderful.
I'm actually kind of... I had Applebee's, and you actually made a steak dinner. I need to change.
I'll show you my ways, good child.
I gave her my meat on a platter.
I don't know what you're referencing.
I don't either.
Anyway, Valentine's Day was fantastic.
But it was well done.
That shit was not pink throughout anywhere.
Nope.
But we went to, my dad and I, and one of his friends, Steve Stubbs Densman, to Stubbs, my main man. We went to the Chicago Car Show. If you're anywhere in the region, in the Chicagoland area,
or if you don't live under a rock,
thank you. You know of the Chicago Car Show and its famous phenomenality, if you will.
They got every single car known to man.
They have everything. So we spied some fantastic cars. People watching there is also fun too, because you get people from the burbs, you get people from downtown, you get people from Indiana. There's people from Wisconsin that drive to Chicago for the car show. It's wonderful. It's a whole thing. So went to the car show. It was a lot of fun. Got some Rico Benes afterwards. I don't know if you're a Rico Benes kind of man.
I am, but I haven't been in quite some time.
Dude, that breaded steak sandwich is fucking raunchy sex, man.
I would have joined you guys, but like I said, I'm also in the process of
trying
to get organized with moving once again, so
yeah.
I was unavailable for that.
It happens, but it was a lot of fun. Played some video games after the show. Loaded up some good old-fashioned WWE 2013 for the Xbox 360.
Classic game.
What was the name of the guy I just made? I just made a custom wrestler.
Something Neckman.
Oh, that's right.
Cumby
Neckman. That's right. I made Cumby Neckman, who is kind of a visionary of how I perceive myself to be. He's a wonderful-looking man and a terrible wrestler, so that's what I want to be. Anyway, play some video games.
You're a terrible-looking man and a... I messed it up. Shit. Oops.
Where were you going with that?
I don't know. Once again,
because either
every bit.
A, you're going to insult my looks, or B, you're going to insult my fighting style. And you know my fighting style way too well to insult that.
Jesus. Your fighting style will not be insulted. However, your looks, I don't need to insult that because it's just there.
It's evident. It's evident. Yeah, no, trust me. I own a mirror. I see that. Anyway, a lot of fun. This past week, I did a little bit of rearranging around here. Bought myself a fancy new 65-inch TV. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, aren't you poor? Well, yes. You're pretty correct. However, the couple of days after the Super Bowl, all TVs are stupid cheap.
I actually didn't know that, so I will remember that by next year.
I gave Kevin the insight on that because people, they go out and they buy a huge TV to watch the big game on, and the day after the Super Bowl, they return it and get a full refund. And now every company that sells TVs has a bunch of used, in air quotes, used TVs they can't sell at full price. So this 65-inch behemoth of a TV I just bought,
For original $1,100.
Originally retailed $1,100. I got it for less than $400.
That's just crazy ridiculous.
Unbelievable, right?
I mean, talk about a good deal. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't not buy it. I literally couldn't not buy it. So, did some rearranging around here, and this is where that injury I was talking about comes into play, because I rearranged the entire living room completely solo, and in doing so, kind of strained the old back muscles. So, that's in quite a bit of pain. But, you know what they say the best thing to do for pain is?
What's that?
Moonshine.
Yes, heavy drinking.
Heavy drinking. Substance abuse is the right thing to do. You heard it here from Kevin's voice himself. So, as we continue our ways,
Substance you want. For your pleasure.
we need to shine up before our quiz time that we have been teasing. Will be extra long this week. So, we will see you in just a G-dang moment.
Yes.
We have returned, as promised, for some G-dang quizzes for you. That's right. This is quiz time, and you know what quiz time is, Kevin.
We're a little inebriated.
That's
Because we had some shine.
You had a sip.
I know, I'm fine.
I mean,
Not like one fake-ass country boy I know.
who's that?
Oh, I
Keith
won't name his name. No, it's someone who looks
Luke
like
Bryan?
he should. No. It's not a singer.
Oh.
It's just someone I know who looks like they could handle their alcohol, but in fact cannot.
Oh. I don't know who you're talking about, but they sound awful
He is.
and stinky
He is.
and small and
He is.
disgusting
He is.
and gross.
He's all of
and
that.
foul.
All of that.
Good.
Mixed
And
into
more.
one. And more.
Speaking,
wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. But hi, Billy Mays here.
With a special TV offer.
God rest his soul. I love Billy Mays. You know, there are people out there.
I love Billy Schnays.
Like, Phil Swift is wonderful. He's a great... I don't know him personally, but from everything I've seen, he's a wonderful human being. I love how he sells me products.
I love how he saws this boat in half.
Billy... yeah. Well, I love Billy Mays, rest his soul. Phil Swift is the only man who has come close to filling his shoes. I will say that outright.
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
And, like, Phil Swift, Billy Mays, rest in peace, Ryan Reynolds, like, those are the three people I'm okay with advertising to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I hate being advertised to. Mm-hmm. But those three individuals, I will watch them advertise to me daily. If there was a TV channel that was like Billy Mays, Phil Swift, and Ryan Reynolds advertising to me, I would watch it.
100%. I'd watch that all day.
I really would. You know, someone out there make it happen. They should.
Please.
But anyway, enough digressing. This is quiz time, where we give quizzes to each other and to you, the lovely listener. So,
And hopefully you learn a thing or two, just like us.
exactly. My quiz should be fun this week. I tried to go a little pop culture route. I know I've
Alright.
done this a time or two in our pre-podcast days, but I wanted to do it again because I think it would be fun. So this here quiz is called In What Show?
Oh, all right.
So, I'm going to name you three characters, not the actors. I'm going to name you three characters from a show. You're going to have to tell me what show they're from.
Okay, all right,
So
I like it.
went all television shows, so this isn't movies or anything.
Okay,
So, are you prepared?
I am.
You understand how this goes?
I do understand. How many questions? What's my over-under?
There are 14 points to be earned.
Okay.
I hope, and pray to the good Lord Satan that you at least get 10.
Okay.
It would
all
be
right.
wonderful if you did, because these are all excellent shows. So, here we go. Three characters, you have to name the show they came from.
Okay.
And trust me, if you name the show correctly before I name all three, bonus point.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Leslie Knope.
Parks and Recreation.
Excellent work. I didn't even need to name all three.
Nope, but was Ron Swanson on there?
He was not.
I would
Because
say that would've been a
I knew that
giveaway.
would have been a dead giveaway. I had Leslie Knope, April Ludgate, and Ben Wyatt.
Oh, I still would have gotten it if
I-
you put
yeah,
Ben
yeah.
first or April
That's true.
first.
That's true. Fantastic show. Anyone out there that hasn't seen Parks and Rec, do
fix
yourself a
yourself
favor.
and
Please
watch it.
do. Here we go. Stan Marsh, Heidi Turner, Chef.
Chef.
Yes.
What is it? Sesame Street?
Nope. Stan
Chef.
Marsh,
Stan Marsh.
Heidi Turner, Chef.
Why is the chef throwing me off here? Is it an
The
animated show?
The chef should help.
Is this Hell's Kitchen?
It's not Hell's
Or
Kitchen.
whatever it is?
It's
The
not-
Kitchen Nightmares.
It is not a Gordon Ramsay show.
Damn it. Chef.
Stan Marsh doesn't give it away?
No. Breaking Bad?
I'll give you one more name. Just
Okay,
one name.
Okay.
Kenny.
Oh, South Park.
South Park. Duh.
Stan Marsh. I don't know their... As you said, Stan Chef.
Stan Marsh, Heidi Turner, and Chef.
Yeah. I don't...
Because I couldn't give you, like...
Eric Cartman.
I couldn't give you Eric Cartman. That would be a dead giveaway.
Yeah, but Chef. He's the black guy, isn't he?
Chef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a chef, man.
I see. That's actually one of those adult shows that I never really got into.
It is... It's right up your alley in terms of edginess because they really skirt that line of what's okay and what's
Yeah,
not.
and they go over it quite a bit.
Well, that they do, but I think it's fair play. Here we go. Dean Winchester, Bobby Singer, Jack Klein.
Man, I started off so good with Parks and Rec.
You really did.
Supernatural.
Right you are.
I just guessed because of Dean.
Really?
Yeah, and also the fact that Pam's dogs,
They're Dean and Sam, right?
Sam and Dean.
Yep.
Yep.
Good for them. Good for them. Well, I'm glad you got that right, even though you haven't watched it, which is a sin.
Right.
Here we go. God, I really hope you've seen this one. Jeff Winger, Troy Barnes, Britta Perry.
Nothing.
Nothing? Dude, if you haven't seen this show,
Stranger Things?
No. You need to see this. It's a comedy. It's not a drama. This is literally one of the greatest comedies to grace television. I'm being completely serious.
VeggieTales.
Close.
Okay.
It's not close.
I'm
I'm
don't
assuming
know.
you haven't seen it. Community.
Oh, I've heard it. I've
Dude.
seen some episodes. It's okay.
Dude, are you shitting my nutsack?
I might be.
It is it's amazing. I love Community. I'm surprised you haven't seen more of it. Anyway, moving right along. Here's another show I think you've seen some of. I hope you've seen most of. Jake Peralta. Detective Jake Peralta. Rosa Diaz. Terry Jeffords.
CSI.
You're in the right vein.
Law and Order.
Nope.
CSI Los Angeles.
It's not a CSI. It's not a Law and Order. It's not an NCIS.
Burn Notice.
It's not Burn Notice.
Blue Bloods.
It's not Blue Bloods.
Scrubs.
Nope. Scrubs. That's like a doctor show.
Yeah.
Detective Jake Peralta.
Jake Peralta. Jake, I don't know.
Can I give you some actors?
Sure.
Andy Samberg, Terry Crews.
Was this Reno 911?
No, you're on the
No?
right track.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man. We have fan out there who is pissed at you for not getting this right.
Oh, man. It's not Reno 911?
No. You're on the right vein where it's that comedy action. Dude, you're
I'm
going to
know it when you say it because
Yep.
I can't say it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Son of a bitch! Oh!
Dude. Come on. Come on.
You know, I don't watch a lot of TV, but that one I've heard of.
That one's good.
Damn it.
Here we go. Linda Belcher. Jimmy Pesto. Teddy. Nothing?
What?
Nothing?
Dude, what are these shows?
I know you know this one.
Same again?
Linda Belcher. Jimmy Pesto. And Teddy.
I got nothing.
I can give you more characters.
Sure.
There's a Luis Belcher. If I give you the main character, you're going to know.
Maybe I won't.
Bob Belcher. Are you actually serious right now? Are you serious right now?
Wait a minute. Say the
Lyndon.
first three again.
Linda Belcher. Jimmy Pesto. Teddy.
Oh, is this Bob's Burgers?
Yeah. Dude.
It's not that great.
Come on. It's good, though. I enjoy it. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I had to
Okay.
give you Bob for you to get Bob's Burgers. Get real. This one, I'm not sure you've seen,
Oh, great.
but you have heard me talk about this show pretty religiously over the last couple months.
Kitchen Nightmares. I'm just going to say it.
Close. What if I give you like a cast list for Kitchen Nightmares? What's it gonna be? Chef Gordon Ramsay, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, but you have heard me talk about this, and I hope you get it. Spencer Reed, Derek Morgan, Emily Prentice.
Was this Doctor Who?
No,
No, Spencer Reed. Isn't this
there's more. Aaron
NCIS.
Hotchner. You're on the right track.
Law and Order?
Nope.
Burn Notice.
It is an action show.
Blue Bloods.
Action drama. Nope.
House.
No, that's not an action show. That is a good one, though. Hugh Laurie's a G.
Dr. Michael House. I know you've said this show before.
Dude.
Oh, poop.
There's Gideon. There's Rossi. Hodge. Dog, please.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
No, it's not SVU. It is one of those shows. I know you know it. I've said it at least 24 times. You're tapping out.
Yeah.
Criminal Minds.
Ah!
Dude, come on. I wish the people listening at home could see you face palming, because that was a pretty fierce face palm.
I want to commit
Commit what?
heinous crimes.
Oh,
heinous
understandably.
acts. Ones that are very, very frowned upon.
Here's one of the biggest shows of the 2000s.
Oh.
So if you don't know this, we will have to diagnose you with something. Ted Mosby, Lily Aldrin, Barney Stinson.
How I Met Your Mother.
Correct.
How I Met Your Mother.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Well done,
I knew
well done.
Mosby. That was getting the gears turning.
Yep.
The show was great.
Dude, that show is great. Neil Patrick Harris, what a G. What a G.
He's awesome.
Here we go. Skylar White.
Breaking Bad.
Correct.
Jesse.
I was gonna wait. Yeah, I did
need a
Skylar White, Jesse Pinkman, and Hank Schrader. Here's the next one for you. Sheldon Cooper.
Big Bang Theory.
Correct. I didn't even need to get. I know for a fact you have never seen a full episode of Big Bang Theory.
I have.
No.
Yeah.
Well, anyone out there who's looking to be the new co-host of Guys
You
Being
don't like
Dudes?
that? I mean, it's not my favorite show, but I'll watch it.
No, it's not bad. I just like jumping on the bandwagon of hating it. It's really not that bad.
I mean, I watch it for Kaylee Kuko. That's it.
Penny?
Yeah.
Penny?
Penny.
Penny?
Penny. Oh, Penny.
Penny? That'd be me.
I smell pennies.
I smell pennies. Joe Swanson.
Family Guy.
Yes, correct.
I'm Glenn Quagmire.
Hey, Peter.
What were the other names on that one?
The ones I had for you was Joe Swanson, Adam West, and Meg Griffin. You should have known by the last one. I'm glad you got Joe.
Adam West.
Dude, rest his soul. Adam West was a wonderful Batman and a wonderful part.
The original Batman.
The original Batman. And a wonderful part of Family Guy. Here's your next one. God, I hope you've seen this one too. Mabel Pines.
Gravity Falls.
Dude, let's go. Dap me up. Let's get it, dude.
I love that show. What was the fat guy's name?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. I know who you're talking about.
I don't know his name, though, but
Yeah.
he's like, hey, guys, I gotta tell you. You know, talk like that.
Yeah. The three I had for you were Mabel Pines, Grunkle Stan, and Agent Powers.
Grunkle Stan.
You know, Agent Powers was voiced by Nick Offerman.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that
I gotta
awesome?
rewatch that show.
Dude, it's a great show. Here's your next one. Cindy Vortex. Hugh Neutron.
Oh,
Libby Fullfax.
Jimmy Neutron.
The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron is correct.
Mr. Neutron is a tremendous father figure that I can only ever hope to become as a
Dude,
father.
you and me both. I love Hugh Neutron. One time I sat on a banana.
And that changed my life forever.
In the
Hey,
name
Jimbo!
of science. Where's my Stimbo, Jimbo? Your final cast of characters. If you don't get this right,
Uh-oh.
I drop you 3 points.
You're kidding.
I'm completely serious.
Oh, boy. All right.
The amount of times I've talked about this show and loved certain things about this show,
It's another one of these.
but I know you know it. That's the important part. Sam Puckett, Spencer Shea,
Oh.
Tebow.
Oh, my God. Oh.
He knows it.
Oh,
He knows.
shit.
He's panicking.
I am panicking. Sam Puckett. That one is a giveaway.
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
So Spencer Shea.
I know.
Greatest character on the show.
Oh my God!
He
Is this a
knows
Disney
it.
show? Ah, iCarly.
Yes!
iCarly.
Let's go, dab me up. Let's get it, bro. Well done. You did phenomenally, and you named 11 of those 14, giving you well over 14 points in total.
Let's go.
Excellent job. The only ones you missed were Community, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Criminal Minds, which I think you should have gotten anyway. You did great. I hope everyone out there enjoyed that quiz. I hope you played along at home. Now, Kevin, you've got a little quiz for me, haven't you?
I do, and I'm going to add one more question really quick. So, let's see.
He's counting in his head.
Okay. All right.
Yeah?
I added one more question.
Good for you. Good for you.
Okay. So I have 33 questions here for Aiden.
33.
33.
Much greater than the 14 I had.
But, I mean, it's... Once I start saying it, you'll realize that this... I mean, it's not... I'm not saying this quiz took little to no effort.
Yeah.
But the questions are fairly simple.
Okay.
Just the answers you might not get.
Oh, great. That's good news.
33 questions, and out of these, I'm going to say you get at least 12 correct.
That is despicably low.
11.
That's lower.
You'll get 11 correct.
Dude, you made a quiz that you think in your mind I get less than a third of right?
Yes.
Why would you make that quiz?
Because this quiz is called the Stanley Cup.
Oh my God.
All 32 NHL teams.
So this quiz is named Yawn.
We can just skip to the next segment right away, I guess.
I'm kidding.
So,
you always take things so personal.
Because I
like hockey.
I'm a very sensitive guy. So all 32 NHL teams, I will name the team. You have to tell me how many cups they have.
Oh my God.
As a franchise.
Do I get a plus or minus?
You might.
Oh, great.
For some teams, I hope you should know.
Oh my God.
But
Yeesh.
yeah, 32 NHL teams. I will read the team name. You have to tell me how many cups they have, and then a special question at the end.
Great.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
The Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh my God. Does this include the Hartford Whalers?
It just no, it doesn't.
No.
Nope.
Oh, I like the Hartford Whalers better.
I do
Is
too.
that who the? Oh wait, no, that's Calgary. Duh. Right?
No, Calgary used to be. Oh shit, who did Calgary? I don't recall. I know
So
Winnipeg.
Carolina was Hartford.
Yes.
Okay, so I did have that right.
Yeah.
I like Hartford. Their design was awesome.
That's great. That's not what I'm asking.
I don't care. So how many cups does the Hartford Whalers have? How many Carolina Hartfords? How many Carolina Reapers? How many Hartford Whalers does the
I will
Carolina
give you a
Flames have?
over under plus minus of 3.
Generous. So what was the question? Hurricanes. Carolina Hurricanes. How many cups do they have?
Yeah, sorry, 2. 3 was too generous.
You had to retract that. So how many cups do they have?
Yep.
I'll say 2.
I'll give it to you. They
Okay.
have 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was close. Because I figured, they devolved their team by moving out of Hartford and changing their name and logo. They haven't won much since. That was my theory.
They won the cup in 07 as the Carolina Hurricanes.
2007 was a bad year.
The Columbus Blue Jackets.
Oh, curious. Curious. Good old-fashioned Ohio. Can't stop fucking burning itself down. Let's see. The Blue Jackets. Oh, my name's Columbo. I made a blue jacket. It's made out of blue.
It's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. It keeps me warm when I'm blue jacket. I'll say, ooh, man, Columbus. Nothing good comes out of Ohio. So I'm tempted to go with a low number. So I'll say 1. I'm going to say 1.
Correct. Or I'll give it to you.
Okay.
0.
0. Good. As they should. It's Ohio. Nothing good comes out of Ohio.
The New Jersey Devils.
Ooh, the only team...
Your dad might be upset at you if you don't get this on the money.
The only team in the NHL, the New Jersey Devils.
Uh-huh.
Can I Google?
Absolutely not.
Hey, Siri.
No.
Fine.
I couldn't do it for your quiz.
Fine. I wonder if anyone else's iPhone activated when I said that. That would be funny.
Of our one listener.
Hey, Siri, play porn. No, please don't.
Loading Batman pornography.
My phone actually turned on when I said that.
I'd be down for that.
That's
Just
weird.
some background noise.
close.
So next question.
The New Jersey Devils. I'm going to say they've won 5. 4? 5. I'll stick with 5 because that's a handful of cups, and the New Jersey Devils are a handful of good players.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
They've won 3.
Ooh, only 3? Mm-hmm. What years were they?
In the 90s and I believe in the early 2000s. I think Brodeur won all 3 of them.
That would check out. Really? So no success recently? No. I guess they've been in a multi-decade rebuild.
Well, they could make a push this year.
That's true. That's true.
The New York Islanders.
Well, they're garbage, so...
They didn't always used to be.
But they're not an original 6 team.
No.
So they haven't been around that long. Oh, boy. So they've been garbage recently. Mm-hmm. They beat the Pens in the playoffs recently, but they didn't go anywhere with it.
No.
I'm going to say 6.
I'll give it to you. 4.
4? No shit. I was expecting more than that.
And all 4 of those were 4 in a row.
No kidding.
Back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So they've had literally 0 success for the last, 50 years.
Yep.
Bastards. Man, New York is so overrated.
The New York Rangers.
They suck. But I think they are an original 6 team, if I'm not mistaken. So that's definitely going to be higher than 4, because as much as we don't like to admit it, they are better than the Islanders, and the Islanders suck. The Islanders had 4. I'll say the Rangers have 7.
Final answer?
Ooh. I can't tell if that's way too high or if it's just slightly too low. I'm gonna make a bold move because they're an original 6 team. They've been around a while, and I'm gonna raise it to 10.
Incorrect.
Ooh, wrong way.
4.
Yeah.
They've also won 4.
Dude, New York sucks. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Let's go. Dap me up. New York sucks.
Fuck them. The Philadelphia Flyers.
0.
I'll give you the point.
Okay.
They have 2.
Yo, fuck you, Philadelphia.
The Pittsburgh Penguins.
Well, I know they've won at least 3. They are an older team, but they're not an original 6 team. That's right.
Nope.
Okay. I know they've won at least 3 because Kevin likes to bring up that they've won 3 in 23 years or whatever it was.
Okay. Well, it's not even remotely close, but I'll allow it.
So I'm going to say 6.
I'll give it to you. 5.
5? Okay, I was close on that one, though. So they did have that 3 in that short time span.
Yes, the Penguins won it in 91 and 92.
Yep.
2009, 2016, 2017.
Oh, okay. So it was 3 in 9 years?
Right. Well, 9. Yeah, math is hard.
Give or take.
The Washington Capitals.
I hope it's 0. God, I hope it's 0. Yo, Tom Wilson, go fucking die in a hole.
Well, I'll give you the point because it's 1.
Let's go. Now, let me ask you, because the only teams I really like are the Blackhawks and the Devils. I used to like the Stars, and then I realized it was Dallas, so I hate them now. The Washington Capitals, are they Washington State or D.C.?
D.C.
D.C., okay. As most, in air quotes, Washington teams are. Bastards.
Yeah, no, that was the one year they won the Cup was in 2018, when they finally beat Pittsburgh in the second round.
Really? Yep. Oh, that's got to be painful for you. Painful for all of us because Washington
It was painful
won.
for all of us because the memes died.
That's true.
The Washington Capitals still can't make it past the second round, and then they did, and they won the Cup that year.
Bastards.
The Boston Bruins.
Ooh, Bruins have won a lot. They are an original 6? They are. God, they've won a lot. Boston wins a lot. New York always gets the praise, but Boston wins a lot. Oh, I would be remiss to say double digits, would I?
I don't know.
You're not sure. Well, you know the answer. I don't. That's the point of the quiz. I know Boston's been very successful, both on the ice and on the field, so I'm going to say 10. I'll take a bold move and I'll say 10, double digits.
Incorrect.
Really?
6.
Oh, losers. Win more, stupid.
The Buffalo Sabres.
0. God, I hope it's 0.
It is.
Yeah! Let's go!
It
Man,
is, right on the money.
Buffaloes every time.
The Detroit Red Wings.
I hope, well, I was going to say I hope it's also 0, but Detroit did have a successful run.
They
However
are an
many,
original 16
they
as
are an
well.
original. However many decades ago, they did win quite a lot. So I'm going to say they do have a cool logo. I will admit that. They do have a cool logo. I'll say 7, because they've been around a while. They've won a lot.
Final answer?
Should it not be? Am
know.
I way off?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, that
Well,
begs,
then.
that begs the question whether I'm too far over or way too far under.
That does beg the question. You are correct.
I don't like Detroit. So I'm going to say I was too far over. I was too generous with them, and I'm going the other way. 4.
Incorrect.
No!
11.
Oh. Man, Detroit, you guys need to lay off the roids. You guys are stinky and smelly.
Florida Panthers.
0?
Correct.
Let's go.
All right, he's up to 9 out of the 11 I gave him to get points. And next team up on the list, the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, no. Another original 6 team.
Yes.
But Montreal is Canadian, so they're immediately lesser, generally speaking.
Well, okay.
The only thing they have going for them is their, healthcare. So, what was the other team? What was the other
one?
one?
Before this was Florida. The one before that was Detroit.
Detroit did a while. They did 11, right? Mm-hmm. So Montreal, generally speaking, is better than Detroit because they don't have to deal with so much arson.
I mean, fair.
So, would it be fair Montreal is nearby Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
10. Montreal 10.
You're joking.
4.
You're joking.
14. I meant to say 14.
Incorrect.
No, you can't do that to me.
24.
24? Mm-hmm. What?
They had 4 Stanley
The
Cups.
Canadians?
Yeah.
That can't spell their name right? It's Canadians. Hey, Montreal, get your shit right. You dumb.
The Ottawa Senators.
Oh, losers. 0, 2,
Correct.
1, 0.
0.
Yeah. Stinkies. Ooh, we live in Canada, so we know how to play hockey. We just don't know how to win anything.
The Tampa Bay Lightning.
Well, they have that one that they cheated on to win. So they have that one going for them. I think they won another one than that. And they probably have one or... So I'll say 3.
Correct. On the dot.
On the dot. I knew it. Tampa Bay, you... See, you get Tom Brady involved. The national NFL cheater. And then all of a sudden, you cheat to win an NHL Cup.
I guess it's just how it goes.
It's just how it goes.
Sad world we live in.
Brady.
Yo, fuck Tom Brady.
I don't know shit about him, but fuck him.
Yeah,
Agreed.
fuck that guy.
The maple blue leaf. The leaves that are blue.
The leaves that... The Toronto Leafs that are blue.
Which, by the way, he met 11, so if he gets every single one wrong, at least he met it.
Knowing my luck, I'll get every single one wrong.
I hope you don't.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Also an original 6 team.
But they are notoriously god-awful.
I mean, I will give you this, though. They have not
Yeah.
won a cup since the 50s.
And the 1950s is around the same time when the Toronto Blue Leafs last won their Stanley Cup.
Yes.
I'd be correct in saying that.
Yes, you would.
So I'll say 2, 5, 7,
Final
3,
answer. Final
4,
answer, 7.
5, 2,
Incorrect.
8, 9,
13.
13. Dude, they're awful, though.
They're an original 6.
They're
You gotta-
god-awful.
Okay, but you got to expect original 6 teams are going to have more than 2 or 3.
But it's the Toronto Blue Leafs.
I mean, that's true.
Ugh.
The Arizona Coyotes.
They've got to have, 1.
I'll give it to you. 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was being too generous. You're right. They can't fill up their They can't fill up their stadium with more than one fan.
Now, this one I'm not giving you a over-under plus minus anything. The Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh boy, it's got to be in the 30s. 30, 38, 39, perhaps.
You're so full of shit.
45.
You got to know this one head on. Come on.
Oh, come
You're a
on,
Hawks
dude.
fan.
Okay, so there was 3 in 6 years. Mm-hmm. On top of that, they're an original 16.
Yes.
So I'm going to say 3 times 300, 900 wins.
They have 900 Stanley Cups.
I mean, they have the original 900 from, 18.
I'm not going to give this one to you.
1890 to 1990.
I'm not
They won
gonna-
900 cups in
That's
100 years.
physically impossible.
The seasons were shorter. Okay, so they won 3 in 6 years, most recently. Before then, let's say hypothetically they won original 16. They've won a lot, but they had the 3 in 6 years. So let's say, in a guesstimate of sorts, that they won prior to that 14. So 14 plus the 3 in 6 years would bring them to 17. That's my final answer. Am I close?
Not at all.
What?
6.
What? Dude, that's baloney. I think you got that. I think there was supposed to be a 0 afterward. They've won 60. Was it 60 or 16?
Listener
60?
Listener out there, my head can't take this.
16?
No, it was 6.
60.
Colorado Avalanche.
Well, they've been pretty good recently, but they're also a newer
They did just win the
team.
cup. So they
Recently?
at least have one. Yeah, they won it last year.
2?
I'll give it to you. 3.
Okay. Ah, okay. I was close.
The Dallas Stars.
Oh, man, I used to be a fan of theirs, and then I realized they're in Dallas, and Dallas fucking sucks. Man, fuck Dallas. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say 0. Not only because I think I might be right, but because Dallas is awful.
Well, correct. Well, not correct. You were close. They have 1.
They cheated to get
So I'll
that,
give it to
didn't
you.
they?
They did actually. Bobby Hull scored the game-winning goal when the rule was you cannot have a skate in the blue paint.
Really?
His skate was in. Yeah, it was Dallas versus Buffalo in the Stanley Cup final.
Ooh, so the Sabres got cheated, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Man, Buffalo's gonna Buffalo, but Dallas fucking blows. Dude, we're America's team. Shut up.
The Minnesota Wild.
Wildly bad at the sport they play.
They used to be the North Stars.
North Stars?
Minnesota North Stars.
The North Star is a whole thing. Like that is a historical thing people use to like look at the sky and be like, yeah, that way is north. Even though the Earth rotates, they probably didn't consider that part. So, Dallas North Stars. I'm gonna go
Not a
with
team on this list, but all right. Guess what?
Minnesota.
The Minnesota Wild.
The Wild. 3. They're respectable because they're near Canada.
Incorrect.
What?
0.
No. They're that bad?
Yeah,
but
they've
they're
never
right
won
next to Canada.
Doesn't matter.
Awful.
The Nashville Predators.
0?
Correct.
Good. They deserve less than that.
The St. Louis Blues.
Is there a way to get less than 0 Stanley Cups?
No.
And they deserve less than that.
Who
Is
does,
what I'm trying to
Nashville?
say.
I'm sorry, did you say the name is Nashville Predators?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that not
Just
fuck?
for
Is that not fucked?
Name, it's -1.
That's what I'm saying. Worst names in sports.
Like, it's technically like you can't get less 0 with that name.
They should. They should.
The
Yikes.
Nashville Child Predator. No, that's not their full name.
Well, it's
Might as well
implied
be.
it might as well be. Fair play. God, I hope the mic picks that up. Anyway, what was your question about the Minnesota Timberwolf?
That's not. Next team. St. Louis Blues.
Oh, the Blues. 1.
Correct.
Good.
Gloria.
They deserve 0.
Gloria. The Winnipeg Jets.
Ooh, Winnipeg is a curious country.
Yes, that it is. My good sir.
Considering it doesn't exist.
Yeah, considering
That
it's a
begs the question,
Providence.
am I sane? Winnipeg, what did you say, Winnipeg Scrutiny?
The Winnipeg Jets, but I mean close enough.
The Jets?
Yeah.
I would have called them the...
Benny and the Jets.
I would have called them the World Trade Center Jets.
Oh.
But would I...
Ooh, that joke fell at least 100 stories.
Let's fucking go! Big dub.
Kind of like Pete Davidson's head.
Oh, just like Pete
Sorry.
Davidson's
Oh.
career.
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Also
Don't you
true.
talk shit about him.
Hey,
Have you seen him in
No,
the
he-
Taco Bell commercials? He's just trying to make a penny.
Dog, he got with Kim K.
and, then
And look
got
where he's at now.
dumped. Anyway.
As if that didn't give him a shit ton of money. Fuck that shit.
True.
Alrighty. What was it called? The Toronto
Winnipeg
Jets?
Scrutiny.
Oh, the Winnipeg Scrutiny. That's right. 1.
0.
Okay, 0. Yeah. Winnipeg doesn't win shit.
He's up to 17. All right.
That's
Doing
what I'm
pretty
saying,
good here.
man. I'm doing well. Then again, I will say the fact you've given me an over/under has been very generous.
Yeah, unless you would have been at like...
I would have been
don't
at
even
like
know.
0. I've gotten like 2 spot on so far.
Only got a couple left here.
Good.
The Anaheim Ducks.
They used to be the Mighty Ducks,
Correct.
and then they become not so mighty. So I'm gonna say 1.
Correct.
Because
on
they're
the
not
dot.
mighty. Yeah. I'm sorry, Anaheim. Where are you even? In the Pacific Ocean? Where's Anaheim?
In California.
Anaheim's a California country?
Yes.
It couldn't fool my white ass.
The Calgary Flames.
They used to be the Calgary Flames before they changed. Am I right?
Yeah.
3.
1.
Haha.
I'll give it to you, though.
I was too generous with Calgary. Here I am. Okay, hold up. Here I am giving Canadian cities too much credit. They say, like, oh, ice hockey was formed in Canada. Actually, ice hockey was formed in Canada, but all the Canadian teams blow ass.
Not 2 of them. 2 of which you guessed very underneath what they actually had.
Who's that then?
Toronto and Montreal.
Toronto sucks and Montreal's not great.
They were at one point.
Well, has been. I'm sorry.
Here's another Canadian team,
Sure.
the Edmonton Oilers.
Whack. 3.
I'll give it to you. 5.
Well, then again, their classic logo's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Fossil fuels, however, are not so awesome. Am I right, Kevin?
You would be correct.
I would be correct. Thank you.
The LA Kings.
Man, they had that thing, right? They had that... Oh, am I thinking of Las Vegas? The Las Vegas Ducks? No. Kings, no. The Las Vegas Crowns. The Las Vegas... Oh, the Knights. The Golden Knights.
You're making my head hurt.
So the LA Kings and the Golden Knights. So the LA Kings probably got like 1 off of sheer dumb luck. And nothing since.
Okay, they had 2.
That's beyond their capabilities. I'm sorry, you're wrong.
The San Jose Sharks.
0?
Correct.
Yeah, frick that. San Jose, hold up. So San Jose is in Florida.
Dude. I have 4 questions left.
Can you keep your sanity long enough?
I don't think so.
I understand.
The Seattle Kraken.
Unfortunately 0, but I think
Correct.
they deserve 10 in the next 11 years.
We shall see. Final Canadian team, the Vancouver Canucks.
2.
I'll give it to you. 0.
Ooh, really?
And finally...
Hold up. I'm sorry, before I cut you off, I'm going to cut you off. Canadian teams suck. They've averaged
5?
far below American teams.
6.
Like, sure, your healthcare is
19.
phenomenal, but your hockey teams, for being the starter of this sport, are just phenomenal dog shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's in the fit. That's some math I got to do outside of the show to see how many Canadian teams have won the cup rather than American teams.
Sure.
And just to see. And finally, 2 questions left, but
Sure.
this is the last team. The Las Vegas Golden Knights.
The Las Vegas Golden Knights. Well, they had that thing where they were like super good when it made no sense why they were. So I'm going to say at least 1. 2 is possible, so I'm going to stick with 2.
0.
Whoops. I
Makes
guess.
sense considering name.
Yeah.
They joined the league in 2017, Aiden.
Where's the Golden Knights?
I mean, they made it to the cup final against the Capitals.
That's
first year,
that's what I'm thinking of.
but they didn't
That
win.
first year, I think I remember you mentioning to me like they had no business being there their
They
first
did
year.
not.
That's
And
where
now
I was
look at them.
mistaken.
They've been eliminated in rounds 1 and 2. Haven't made it back to the Western Conference final yet, which makes me so very happy to
That's
see
wonderful. Man, frick Las Vegas.
that. And last question.
Yes.
How many of these teams had 0 cups?
Ooh, man, you are a stinky, stinky young man.
Too many because they all suck.
They all suck. You are right.
That is a great guess.
Correct. So, I'm going to say at least 3. 4? Because think about it. How many of them have had 0 cups, Kevin?
I know how many have had 0 cups. That's what I'm asking you.
So you're asking me what I already know. What I'm trying to ask you is how many teams in the NHL have had 0 cup wins?
You ain't gonna get this answer out of me.
Damn it! I'm
Not
trying
happening.
to coerce. I'm trying to
happening.
force this to work in my favor. I'm gonna say There have been several.
You would be on the right track.
I would be on the right track. So it's more than 3, less
Yes.
than 10.
No.
It's not less than 10?
No.
It's more than 10.
Out of the 32 NHL teams,
Yep.
how many have not won the cup?
And it's not less than 10.
Nope.
It's more than 10. Certainly less than 15, because that would be outrageous.
Yeah.
Do I get a plus or minus?
No.
So it's less than 14, and it's more than 11.
Yeah.
So it's 12 or 13.
My vote goes to 14, but that's because I don't give a shit about sports and also I've had drinks.
You're close, but he said not 14, so I'm going to say 13.
Incorrect.
No!
Say 12. Oh shit!
It was 12. It was 12.
Why'd you say haha? Were you fooling me?
Because at the same time that he said, I'm saying, like, that it was 12, I said, I'm saying 12.
So you were right. And you didn't give me a lifeline?
I laughed. Dog, I originally said 14. I don't know shit about sports. I don't know shit
But
about fuck.
I
I'm drunk.
coerced him in giving me a 50-50 answer.
And I coerced neither of you into knowing shit. So,
Hey, all
enough
things
said
considered,
nonetheless.
I gave you an over-under of 11.
That's true.
You got 25.
Woo!
But just because I was so
Hey.
gracious with my year.
Hey,
you know.
don't defeat this double win, okay? Because you won by a lot, I won by a lot. That's a double win. Dap me up, Chief.
and
Let's
I'm giving
go.
myself a under of nothing because I'm watching someone
But
put
you
chia
got-
seeds on their fucking couch.
Did they get the chia couch?
She is?
Chia couch, big dub, let's fucking go. Dap me up. Yeah, fist me. Let's go.
Fist me.
I don't
Yeah,
feel
fist
getting
me.
up.
That's
Come
okay.
over this way. We'll meet halfway.
We'll meet
Meet halfway for the fist.
Okay.
There you go.
They touched
We,
tips.
we touch tips. And while we touch tips a little more during commercial break, which is commercial-less because, hey, it's a free, ad-free version, we will be right back with some G-Dang tier listing for you. Bye-bye.
Wait, we
Yeah.
don't get commercials?
We don't do commercials.
We don't get commercials?
We don't get paid.
Which one's my camera?
This
one?
This one?
This, all right.
This one?
Got it.
Okay, bye.
There's none.
Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture. Babs is shopping. I let the bird out of the cage.
We're back.
So we're back again, and to let you in on a little industry secret, we accidentally recorded, in air quotes, recorded the first 3 entries in this tier list, and it turns out they weren't recording,
At all.
thanks to some freeware software
Thanks
we're
to
working with.
Microsoft. Gil
Don't
Bates,
Gil Bates.
And,
thank you for
Steve Bobs.
thank for
Stank Tyson.
Thank Steve Bobs for this little mix-up. That's okay, because not only have we not recorded our initial fully improvised responses, but we've you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying, but I mean, since I don't mean to cut our listener short on some of these things, but since
Right.
the fact we've already graded the first 3 without recording,
Right. Yeah.
just saying back
We
again,
got a
we'll
little-
do these 3 rapid
Yes,
fire, if
exactly.
you will.
Sure,
Coach's
for
Corner.
certainly. Yeah, for certainly.
Do you know what that is?
No, I
Coach's
don't know
Corner?
what that is. What is that?
It's Mark Maloney's Saturday show, 10 a.m.
Maloney. That last name sounds familiar.
It
Is that
doesn't to
my
me.
last name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's just some Irish guy on WVLP does a
Irish
Saturday morning
guy.
sports
I'm
show.
an Irish guy too.
Yeah, but he's not you.
He's not me.
He's not you. You're
So
not
who
him.
is he?
His name is Mark.
Mark?
Oh, hi, Mark.
My father's name is Mark.
Interesting.
Curious.
This guy does a show 10 a.m. to noon on WVLP 103.1.
One FM.
Thank you.
You know
I
what
almost
FM
butchered
stands
that.
for?
Fuck me.
Right, you are, Kevin.
I don't actually.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway, this tier list, we are going to be ranking some coolers, wine coolers, some ciders. Regardless, we will be ranking them on a scale from S being the best of the best
Of the best.
of the best, A being great, B being good, C being golly jeepers, Kevin, how do you say it? Mid. D being bad, and F being the worst of the worst
Of the worst.
of the worst. So, we will be ranking these. The first 3 of these, as you've heard,
Or
we
haven't.
already ranked because, golly jeepers, this fantastic freeware we've been using has failed us today. So we've already ranked these. Smirnoff Ice.
What was it, a C?
I think we gave this one a C+. It's just
Mid.
a mid, a little too sugary. The flavors are decent, but for me, it's a little too sugary. I know Kevin's girlfriend, my girlfriend, they're, of course, higher than we would rank them, but for me, it's a little too sugary. Seagram's Escapes, we ranked even lower than that. If I recall correctly, we gave a C or C minus? C?
C.
C, yeah.
Mid.
I fucking love those, but there's like no alcohol.
That is correct. I'm not sure if the mic picked that up, but my girlfriend Jordan said she likes those, but not
She loves them.
loves them, but doesn't like so much that the alcohol content is so low, which, of course, I mean, it's just Kool-Aid, sugar, water with a slight alcohol content, which I can agree with, which is why we give it a C for mid. And then, of course, we ranked Mike's Hard, which
I
is...
believe we gave this a C or a B minus.
We gave this a little bit more of a generous one because I know the lemonade aspect gives it a little more of a tart flavor, which kind of offsets the sweetness, but so many of these are so sweet. I mean, if you want to get shwasted, this is coolers.
This is not what you want to drink.
Coolers are not what you want to drink. If you're on a beach side having a vacation, sure. Mike's Hard, Seagram's, that's what you want to do just to maintain just the slightest of tipsinesses. But, nah. Well, what did we say? C?
C.
C, yeah.
Mid.
Now, this one.
Which we have not ranked yet.
We have not ranked yet. Yeah, those first 3 escaped our recording software, but this one has not. Mike's Harder. Now, this is the one I was talking about, which unfortunately got cut because our
We weren't
recording.
recording,
So we
apparently.
weren't recording, apparently, to my recording software. But Mike's Harder, I would rank higher because
It's more ABV.
it's higher ABV. The sweetness is slightly trimmed, and I think the flavors are more impactful. The citric acid, the ascorbic acid really comes through, and it really shines in that lemonade. The black cherry really shines through. God, what other flavors are there?
I mean, there's black cherry. There's probably a pineapple in there, a mango,
I'm sure, yeah.
strawberry.
Yep. The strawberry pineapple, that is a good one.
That is a good one.
That one really shines through. I would rank those B+.
I mean, me personally, I've never had a Mike's Harder, but I'd want to because
You have no. You have, because this had to have been 2 or 3 years ago. I brought Mike's Harder lemonades to one of our original Tuesday night after hours radio recordings.
which is another show this Irish bloke does at Tuesday nights,
Damn
8
right.
p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time here on WVLP 103.
1.
101. Wait. Is it 103.1?
103.1.
Okay, I'm sorry. I always get it confused.
He
with,
gets confused. He's only been involved in the station for 3 years.
I'm just a baby.
I would rank Mike's Harder B+ or A-. I'm going to be
B+.
frank. B+. I
Solid.
agree. For Loco, a good friend of the show. I don't
Thank
know-
you.
I don't know if you heard that my girlfriend Jordan made a vomit sound. But then again, they're 14% ABV.
I get that, but I said thank you too because I don't like the taste of
They
them.
are
They will-
disgusting garbage water, foul scented, disgusting flavored disgustingness. I mean, there's a blue raspberry vomit. There's a fruit punch foul. There's a like a blasted lemonade bile flavor.
It's just-
There's a bunch.
It'll all
And
get you
they're-
messed
They're
up.
all disgusting, and they will all get you completely
F.
fucked. My girlfriend says F.
If I could go lower than an F, I would.
There-
If you want to get fucked up fast and also taste vomit in your mouth, that's what a Four Loko is.
So F minus?
I could not agree more.
I wouldn't even do F minus.
Z.
I think
Yes.
that's. Are we introducing a new
A
grade
first
to this tier?
Z.
The first time ever. For the first time.
For the first time ever.
If you want to do a Twilight marathon
Oh my
and
God,
take
you're
a
right.
sip every single time you cringe or hear something stupid, that's what you go to drink, because it's going to fuck you up fast and you're not going to remember any of the movies. I'm speaking as someone who used to be a twihard. Yes, I brought that sentence in
Wow,
because it's
what a
fucking
word.
disgusting.
Wow.
But that is what you drink.
This is based on a true story. Jordan and I actually streamed in order the Twilight movies, all 5, I believe.
There's 5? I thought there was
There's-
only
Yeah,
3.
because there's 2
5.
parts of Breaking Dawn.
There's 2 parts of part 4, which makes it 5 total. And we took Fruit Punch 4 Locos, and we decided, hey, if we're going to stream these movies and watch them in order, we may as well make a drinking game out of it, which she mentioned. So every time we cringed, every time there was something foul or stupid or something completely illogical in the plot, we would take a sip.
I'm surprised you both did not die of alcohol
There
poisoning.
was a 12-pack of 24-ounce 4 Locos that was half gone
That's terrible.
by the end of that night.
Whoever
I
who
don't remember anything.
who directed these movies?
I don't know, but I do know.
Joe? I think it was Joe.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
I do know that the writer was Stephanie Meyer, who is like aggressively
Gross?
well, yeah, that
For
too.
sure, gross.
But if we're talking like religion-wise, like it's not Christian. I don't remember what it's called.
Stupid?
I mean, that's just religion.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
There's no filter here. This is a podcast.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
I think it's like the Lutheran Church.
Which is a part of Christianity, which is also stupid.
I
In
don't
that
take part
case-
in that.
You don't take part in
I was
that.
born and raised a Catholic. Yeah.
My father was born and
Kitten
raised a
O
Catholic, and
I
I was
was-
raised a kitten by my daddy, which is how I started my Discord channel.
That's hot. Anyway, I went to a Catholic school as a little lad, and I got to be very close with my priest, Father Joe.
Joe?
I was born
Who's Joe?
autistic and I
Joe
raised
Mama.
myself.
Father Joe had a
Don't tell my
humongous
mom I
cock.
said that.
So what are we doing? F minus?
F minus,
F minus.
absolutely.
Agreed?
Okay. Let's fucking go.
And keep in mind, I am speaking as someone who was like absolutely obsessed with Twilight when I was like 14, unfortunately.
What are we doing?
Why are we all holding hands?
We're all dapping up.
Oh, dapping up.
Okay. I don't like physical touch.
Mean.
But like,
yeah, well, I
again,
do
as
like it.
someone who was like obsessed with Twilight, as
What
it,
did you
like,
say? Twihard?
Yes, it's called a Twihard,
Which
unfortunately.
is, I'm sure Bruce
Someone who really likes
Banner
Twilight.
is turning in his grave about Die Hard.
Bruce Banner's still alive.
Yes, Bruce Banner.
He's actually fictional, but okay.
I was gonna say, I'm like, the Hulk would not like
what's
that.
his face? Bruce.
Mark
Bruce,
Ruffalo.
Bruce. What's his name? Bruce from Die Hard.
Yes, Bruce. Bruce
Bruce.
Willis.
He's been diagnosed with dementia.
He got the Bruce.
R.A.P. Bruce, even though you're still alive, Willis.
Willis, let's fucking
I
go.
literally said that
Bruce,
earlier.
middle
but
name, even
okay.
though you're still alive.
Yes,
Bruce.
Bruce, even though you're still alive, Willis. But yeah, no. I used to be obsessed with Twilight.
Yeah.
And even though, like, I do still like the movies, I would never watch it again. Unless I was either drunk or playing a drinking game. And it
Sure.
would have to be with Four Loko.
For sure.
And they suck. So it would
You have to
definitely be
match
F
the
minus.
garbage water with the garbage movies.
So, are you Team Edward or Team? Oh shit, what's
Jacob?
the other
It's
guy?
Jacob.
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 But I
Jacob.
was absolutely obsessed with Edward.
Me
He was
too.
the vampire,
Me
right?
too, actually. He
Yeah.
was hot as fuck.
I mean, to be fair, I also like pale emo guys.
Pobert Rapinson?
Power Raffitson. What?
Pobert Rapinson?
And Power Bottom.
The Powerball lottery sponsored by Guys Being Dudes.
To be fair, Robert Pattinson nowadays,
Sexy as fuck.
not only that, he seems funny as hell.
He seems a little goofy. He seems like the
Yeah.
kind of guy who walks into an anime convention and he's like, hey, cool stands, but I gotta make a pee-pee.
Like, he gives me Bo Burnham vibes. Bo Burnham? Bo Burnham vibes.
I think he gives me Vern.
Stop.
His name is Vern.
He gives me Bo Burnham vibes, but a little, like,
Less talented.
more uncomfortable.
For sure. A mix of
Uncomfortable
both.
and less talented.
Yeah.
I am not a Bo Burnham fan.
I am a
but
Bo
I will
Burnham
agree with
stan.
you by saying
I would lick Bo Burnham's bicep if it means he would look me in the eyes.
I mean, to be fair, I'm basically just dating a younger version of Bo Burnham, so, like...
God, I wish I was that talented.
you're not.
I've written a diss track about Santa Claus. I will take that. But
I'm not even bringing that up. I'm
no,
going back
that's
to bed.
okay. How about Red's apple cider?
A plus.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah. A. I'll say
A.
because it's good, but there are better ciders.
This is true.
Speaking, my girlfriend says B plus. So, averaging that out, that's an A minus, I believe.
That's fine.
So A minus. Let's dap that up for sure. For certainly, yes.
Rapid
Yes.
fire.
Rapid.
The rest of this
The
tier
rest
list.
of this tier list. Everyone at home better be following along. Let's go. Angry Orchard. A plus.
A plus.
A plus.
See,
C. No
it's more
kidding. You
just
would
like
rank it
beer.
lower?
Yeah.
I was gonna rank it higher because I feel like it has a higher apple cider flavor.
You know, in that case, like, if we're considering, like, if we're comparing Reds versus Angry Orchard, I'm gonna give Reds a plus, I guess, and then Angry Orchard an A minus.
I would have gone the opposite. I think Angry Orchard has more of a cider flavor, whereas Red's is sweeter.
But to me, Reds has more of a cider flavor, and Angry Orchard has more of a beerish flavor.
I do get
Interesting.
that sometimes. Sometimes it differs, but let's see. You gave Angry Orchard a B.
Angry Orchard, I gave like a...
I think Red's she said
B.
mid, and Angry Orchard she said C,
Yeah.
which are the same.
Reds, we'll give a C.
So
mid.
Red's a C,
Angry
mid,
Orchard, B.
B. Okay, can we agree? Can we meet in the middle?
Sure.
C plus.
Okay, so C plus
I'll
for
accept
Angry.
it.
That's fine.
She'll
That's
accept
fine.
it.
White Claw.
Oh boy.
The old original seltzer that started the whole seltzer seltzer apocalypse. My girlfriend's favorite TV static, which I know my man here Kevin will agree with, because I feel like I'm the only one in this household that appreciates flavored seltzer water.
LaCroix.
I really like it. I just
LaCroix,
thought
it's-
TV static is a joke.
That's fair. That's fair. I think
I mean, everything aside, I would once again not go into a liquor store to buy a 12-pack of fucking White Claw because
I
I am
agree.
a white male.
I agree.
So I would not
think
do that.
I would not buy a seltzer 12-pack for myself unless it was provided for me, but I wouldn't rank it low. I think for being 5% ABV, I think it's up there as far as, like, I would enjoy this more than I would enjoy, like, a Busch Light. I would take this above a Busch Light any day. Or a Natty Light.
B minus.
B minus. I will take that. And speaking of taking that, truly. Can I get a truly?
Can I get an amen?
Can I get an A minus minus, which is a B?
Sure.
Okay, B it is. B it is. Bud Light Seltzer.
F.
F. Thank you. Corona
Seltzer? F.
Coors Seltzer.
Oh, Coors Seltzer? Even worse. F.
F minus?
F minus.
F minus, thank you. Cayman Jack.
I've never
Which
had
is
it.
really? They make a margarita.
Well, I thought it was
wine
like just
cooler.
a mix. Something you used to mix a drink with. I didn't think you could drink it standalone.
No, it is a ready to drink malt beverage. They make a margarita malt beverage, Moscow Mule, Cuban mojito.
I have, okay, just because you said Moscow Mule, I have fond memories of a drink like that, so I will give this a B+.
I would have gone D. To me,
You clearly have never drinking with Zach and I and his uncle Scott.
that is, well, you would know that is true.
It was amazing. Please
I'm
give me a
sure
C.
the Moscow Mules, as a mixed drink,
It's great.
I would rank highly.
It's great.
A
we're not
flavored
grading mixed
malt
drinks, are we?
beverage, which is a beer disguised as a cocktail, I would rank much lower.
Okay. Well, I just gotta say, if we were ranking a Moscow Mule, I'd hope you'd agree with me with ranking it higher. But if we're
I'm
just,
sure.
if we're just grading
it's a ginger beer with booze in it.
If
Dude,
we're-
that's incredible.
if we're just grading Cayman Jack alone,
Yes.
I don't know. So I will agree with
C
whatever you
minus.
say. C minus.
C minus it is. Moscow Mules, however, if they were included, I would say A+.
So many good memories with that.
So many. I'm sure you have great memories with that. Here we go. Corona Refresca Seltzers.
F minus.
Thank you.
I have to preface, if you have
Sure.
any more beer seltzers in here, that's what's wrong with it.
It's a beer seltzer.
You stick
That's
with
the
beer.
Thing. That's the thing. Is like there's this brand called High Noon. Even Truly has done this recently. Is they make a seltzer which is a vodka seltzer. So they take real fruit juice, flavoring, sugar, they add it to seltzer water with vodka. That is a mixed drink in a can. Malt beverages is a beer with added shit in it to disguise it as a cocktail. It's not the same. It's just not the same. I'm sorry.
You had me at cock.
F?
F.
F. Thank you. Smirnoff Seltzer. Now this
Ooh.
one's interesting
I've actually never had this one before.
because Smirnoff, as you know, makes a red, white, and berry.
Mm-hmm.
They make a red, white, and berry vodka, but they also make a red, white, and berry wine cooler. They make that same wine cooler in a sugar-free seltzer, but it's sweetened the same way, so it tastes almost identical, but it's sweetened with like whatever it is, like a sulfate potassium or aspartame or whatever it is. So it tastes the same, but it's like the diet soda version of the red, white, and berry seltzer.
I would give it a C.
I'll go C, C plus. Yeah, no, that's completely fair.
Because I've been itching to try it, but I've just never gotten around to it. I've
You
always
and
been
me
a fan
both.
of that flavor, but
Yeah,
as far as it comes towards a seltzer, never tried it.
yeah. No, you and me. It's like that cherry, citrus, blue raspberry combination. I think it's underutilized because it's such a wonderful combination of flavors.
Oh yeah.
But like, if you can combine that to make a full drink without having to utilize, malt, that's phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
I would say, at least. The final two we have here. The first one is a Jack Daniel's wine cooler. I don't know if you've had these before. I know my girlfriend Jordan has. I know I have.
I have.
They have a watermelon one. They have a berry one. They have a citrus one. They have a Jack and Coke one. There's a large variety of them, and that's actually a part of my job. We distribute those ones.
B
But-
minus. B minus.
Yeah,
Take it or leave it.
I will take it.
It's all right.
Absolutely. B minus. I think malt beverages have a certain cap to them, and I think it's difficult because they're malted. It's not a distilled liquor mixed with other ingredients. You have to malt everything together in order to reach that certain ABV where it would match a cocktail. And I think that brings you to a disadvantage. So I feel like as far as Jack Daniel's wine coolers go as a malted beverage, they're kind of up there.
Yeah, I agree.
So what did you say, B minus?
B minus.
B minus it is. The final one I have, Woodchuck Cider.
Never even heard of it.
No, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, take the greatest American ciders. This comes from Europe. The Woodchuck are imported from Europe. Take the best parts of Angry Orchard, the best parts of Red, mix them together. That's Woodchuck. To me. personally.
Well, then what would you grade it?
A. I'd say A. They have an amber cider, which is like a darker, richer, like that's like your red delicious Fuji apple of ciders. They have a green cider, which is like your Granny Smith. They have an original, which is like your Gala Pink Lady kind of cider.
You had me at Granny Smith. I think I'll agree with your
I'm
judgment
willing
here.
to go A.
I'm willing to go A too.
Once again, we have reached a tier list without much confrontation. We got some phenomenal inspirational insight from my girlfriend Jordan, who is here recording with us. And I think we reached some fantastic agreements.
I feel like we have.
That we have. And speaking of what we have, what do we have, Kevin?
I think all we have left,
That we do.
potentially.
Potentially. With that
Who's
being
to say?
said, but who's to say?
All I know is that I have to rock a piss.
You gotta go pee-pee?
I do.
Baby gotta go pee-pee?
In my pants.
You gotta go pee-pee in your pants?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll suck a dry.